Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is finally Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States here on a Wednesday. It is a little bit past noon time. That can only mean that it's time for some Generations Minecraft server. My man! Always good to see members of the first original 50. And on the chat. How you been, bro? I've been freaking awesome. Thank you. I was just in Jeppo's stream a little bit earlier, and luck may have it. And there's Jeannie, fellow buffoon VIP. They're all coming out of the woodwork now. Thank you. Thank you, my man. How about yourself? Janie, how are you doing? Let me see. This would be evening for you. Today, we are going to be on the survival server today. Last week, I guess, turned out to be a pretty historic stream. Life is still like lifing, but getting there. You got expelled from school? You're kidding me, right? You didn't get expelled from school. Stop that. Stop it. Stop. Dude, tell me about that in the... send me a whisper or a message in Discord. Tell me all about it, man, because I need to know that stuff. But in the meantime, let's switch over to display scene right. Huh? Oh, okay, there we go. Let me see here. Survival World. Yeah, setting up today was was a little bit of a chore. Oh, dude. Okay, that sounds serious. But please, you can send me a whisper here through Twitch because I'm pretty sure we've talked on Discord before, but you probably, I don't know if you still have a Discord account, but you do have a Twitch account right here. Man, you can send me a whisper anytime you want. Always willing to listen. So here we are on a fine and gentle night here in the Generation 5 survival world, chilling in the hot spring, just like we do in Taiwan. Let's do some sleeping, though, and on our little apiary island here. Let me see, do I have a bed on me? Now, it's been a while since I've been on the survival server, so of course, I'm going to have to jog my memory here. And look at our little bumblebees. Popped out first thing in the morning. That's what I like about this place. When things are IRL, they're really rough. It's nice to just come in here and chill out. And I always invite you guys to join me. Let's just chill out for a little bit here in our little block world. Let's let things outside settle down for a little bit. So what are we doing today? Well, you guys can see. Let's flick on the shaders because this place is magnificent with shaders on. And again, these are the BSL shaders. Well, you guys can see down there in the lower left-hand corner the BSL shaders, but still, this place looks incredible with the early morning sun and the BSL shaders on. It's just so cool. And I'm pretty much finished the terraforming here up top side. So the structure's in place. Of course, the bee farm is just kicking butt, right? Just doing its thing. All the terraforming's in place. Let's take a glide about. Let me give you guys the aerial view. Like that. And let's change our camera angle. There we go. So here's the whole islet. You can see we finished the spring here on the east side of the island. We finished a hot spring feature over there with some of the stone outcroppings. You know, I was thinking of redoing both of those trees, the cherry tree and the azalea tree, making them look a little bit better because I just bone mealed some saplings to grow those in place, and they grew in a pretty decent fashion. But, you know, I think I could make better trees than that. But for now, they'll do just fine. And so now what I'm thinking of doing is if you look under the surface of the water here, you can see we have this kind of situation. So here's the original structure that rises up out of the seabed, and the original isle was only that big. So you can see where I've expanded it out this way. But now I would like to bring the edges of the isle down to meet the seafloor down there. And I brought a lot of stone with me today, and we're going to be doing that. I don't know if I'm going to, after I finish that, you know, the interior will be filled with water and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as to, you know, take out all that water and do some underground structure. I may at some time, but if I could just get, maybe in this stream, I can get the edges of the beach to slope down and meet the sea floor with just stone. And then I'll decorate it with some sea vegetation. I'll swap out some blocks, do some texturing, and stuff like that. But I think today we'll focus on just getting the shape of that down. And I still want it to be fairly steep like this island is. So I want this to come rising right up out of the seafloor at a pretty steep angle. So, of course, there's the mighty Lone Star himself. Fellow buffoon. If Genie is in the stream, Lone Star is not far behind, and vice versa. You guys can see the auto shoutouts there for both Genie and Lone Star. Please check out their streams when you get a chance. You'll not be disappointed. Pro tip, don't die. Yeah. Trying not to. A little hard to see some from aerial as when you turn the camera covers it. Yeah, a little bit. Thunder are just nearly killing me on Season 5 server. I logged out at the iron farm and just logged into lava. Cheers, Thunder. Ha! That makes sense now because... Yeah, because I remember where you were when you logged out, but then I terraformed that area. Dude, if only you did that on stream so we could catch the clip of that. So for those of you who don't know, I've been doing a lot of work on this Buffooncraft Season 5 server, and a lot of work with lava. And so when last Lone Star and I were on the server together, we were in a certain area of the iron farm, and then he logged off. Well, I terraformed that area of the iron farm with lava features, not even considering when he logged back in, he would be in a pool of lava. If it weren't so funny, I would apologize. But I got to admit that I'm not clever enough to have done that by design. I'm glad you did not burn in the lava and lose all your stuff, though. Although you know I would have helped you regain your gear. Okay. Let me see. So we have... And there's the mighty A Real Foolish Sage. I can't say it here, though. There is a word for people like you. Would that happen to be some sort of acronym for, like, can't understand normal thinking? See you next Tuesday. Cut up, not toasted. All right, I get it. Sage! How you been, laddie? All right, let me see. I'm going to put our shulkers full of stone right about here, because we're going to be using them a lot, accessing them a lot. So let's just fill up the old inventory like so. We'll do that. And let's just put in some guide blocks down below here. What? I didn't say any bad words. Doing all right. Slowly getting around to trying every beer in Germany. Oh, okay. You're in Germany right now. Not making fast enough progress, though. But you know what? Take your time. Enjoy that. I'm envious. Oh, look at this guy. At least he's not a trident chucker, though. I'll give him that. Let me see. You know, I want this to be steep, but not that steep. So let's go Fibonacci with this, shall we? Because we have 1, 1, and then we have 2. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. Let's do. Fine, off with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. All right, students. What's the next number in the sequence? 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Seven. No, we're not going with odds, dear. You're off by 1. Sage is right. 8. Let's pull back and let's see what this is looking like. That's quite steep. What? Ah. That's quite steep. My guess is always 7. You know, 7 and 37 are default guess numbers for humans. when surveyed, and most people are asked, think of a number, like a natural number, like from 1 to 10, a lot of people will pick 7. And if they're higher orders, like from 1 to 100, a lot of people will pick 37. It's weird. Yeah, see, I'm thinking that's a little too steep of a drop-off there. I mean, look at the other islands. I'd really like to take that and kind of bring it out. Is this the whole red hammer kangaroo thing? I feel like 1 to 100, there is much more in common number that's higher than 37. Lol. Yeah, but a lot of people default to 37. Veritasium has a YouTube video about that. You should check it out. It's really weird. I highly recommend the number 23 movie with Jim Carrey. Yeah. Oh, speaking of hammers. The stream tag clearly says no soliciting. Every adult I know defaults to a number in the 60s. Really? You need to expand your sample set. So let me see. What should we... What would be another sequence that would be better? Probably primes, right? I'll still leave these as 1 and 2, like this. But because 1 isn't prime, right? So we'll start here. We'll start with 2. Then we'll go with 3. Then we'll go with 5. But it's pretty much the same, right? So I don't know. Instead of sequences, maybe I should just eyeball it. God, more of the drowns. You know, if I had buckets full of axolotls. Go away. Let me see. We could also do 1, 1, 2, 3, 5 and just repeat that too. 1, 1, 2, or 1, 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 1, 2. Oh, not like that. One, 1, 2. See what kind of slope we get for that. Yeah, I'm already liking that better. So you can see where we have 1, 1. Now this comes out a little bit more, but that's fine. 2, 3. Got 1, 1. 2. Yeah, I like that a lot. So let's go 1, 1, 2, 3. Which, if you think about it, is the first 4 terms of Fibonacci. So good enough. Just leave out the 5, right? 42 is always a good one as well. Could always go triangular numbers too. Square numbers, triangular numbers. Yeah, you could always go with pi. Square root of 2 is a good one. That's one of my faves. You know, we could mirror this a little bit too. Like now we got 3, 2. You can go back to 1, 1, and then go 2. 3. 2. Ark kelp. 1 and 1. And I think I better set myself up with a beacon down here. Let's do that, shall we? Let's get the respiration in place there. There we go. I've got a beacon right over yonder. We can just go pull one over. 2, 1, 1. Two, and we've met the seabed. All right, so let's pull back and let's take a look. I think that'll do just fine. Yeah, you know, I like that. I like that a lot. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, when last we left, let me see. We have a beacon over there. One thing I learned from Thunderstreams is how I learn how much one can overthink terraforming. Dude, I suck so bad at terraforming, and that's exactly why. You know, I feel sorry for you guys sometimes when I'm in stuff like that. Like, especially folks like Nova. Nova goes nuts. What are you doing? Obsessive compulsive much? Yeah, a little bit. More than a little. Why do I have 1s and 3s? Let's do this. Let's borrow ourselves this beacon. Oh, we have something better than a beacon for this. We have something much better than a beacon for this. Yeah, if I remember Minecraft correctly, yeah, it's the conduits you really want for the underwater stuff. I mean, the beacons help too, but yeah, conduits. Conduits. That's what these things are for. And I think I might have one of these in my kit. In my toolkit, but I'll borrow this one too. This is fine. This is fine. You know, Lone Star, I can't help but think of... I'm trying to picture in my head you logging on into lava on the Season 5 server. The money I would have paid to see that. Wow, thanks. I mean, it's only funny because you didn't die, right? If you died and lost all your stuff, I would have felt a tinge of regret, maybe. Let me see. Nova is the other extreme. He just has a bag of junk and scatters it around, and somehow it looks awesome. Oh, tell me about it. Don't even get started. Conduit is probably better, yeah. Conduit isn't probably better. It just is completely better. I'll never forget when he was working on the Nether Tunnel Junction while we were all toiling over our tunnels on the community server. He comes in with a couple of shulkers full of junk, and less than an hour later, it's magnificent looking. Minutes go by, and it's just magnificent looking. That guy, I swear. Right, back over this way. And let me see, where should I place this thing? I think it was a 50 block radius. If I located it centrally, somewhat. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the sleeping thing because we're gonna get the drowns if we don't. So let's just get that out of the way. Did I leave the bed over here? Or did it? Yeah, it's right here. Fuck. I'd be sending you back to the end as I was wearing my wings. Oh, yeah, wings are still a little bit of a rarity on the Season 5 server, huh? Shut Mountain, hello on the road. You guys could see the auto shout out there for the mighty Shut Mountain. Friend, moderator of this stream, fellow buffoon. Commuting on his way back home. Shut, I'm not going to make you type or use the voice chat assistant too much. But have a safe ride back, man. Let's set this up right down here. We can bring it inward a little bit. Like hereabouts. There are some caves down here. And if I set it like in this cave down here, this should be fine. Right, so I think, if I remember correctly, it's in fives like this. Ooh, like that. Like that. Like this. There we go. Hey, now we can see. Especially you guys, now you can see. And we can breathe, too. I do wonder why I have 12 more pieces of Prismarine in my kit, though. I think because I need I need to do that kind of thing, right? Yeah, there it is. Right then. Oh, don't even think about it. Okay, the particle effect on that is kind of weird. That it's here and over there. Anyways, that's Minecraft. All right, so I figured I'd just go around and just locate some of these off various parts and then do a filling in kind of process. So take a 1-1. Good enough. See, now when I pull back for that, I kind of like that slope. It's steep, but not too steep. It's steep. And we can randomize these a little bit, right? We don't always have to start off with 1, 1, 2, 3 like that. We could start backwards and stuff and move things around. Let's pull this one off of this side next. Like we can take some like right off the edge here, like, and like start them here, right? Yeah, something like that. That's fine. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool. And, you know, if they merge into the features that are already down here, that's fine. Except the kelp. You know, I wish axolotls just ate kelp. You could just release them on a patch of kelp and it would just destroy it. That'd be great. Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. And of course, after we get the basic shape down, we can go and we can texture some of these blocks and, you know, swap them out with much better looking blocks. And put it back, restore some of the vegetation around here and stuff. And maybe put a little bit of coral here and there. I was thinking on changing the biome around here and making this warm ocean just right around the island. But I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. The heat was brutal today. Oh yeah, on the East Coast, you guys are still suffering out there. We got a break for a little while. We had a cold system from Siberia across the Bering Strait come down the West Coast, and it cooled us off for about a week. But alas, that has passed, and the heat is returning. I feel really bad for Kachi because he used to have PE for period 2 in the morning, well before noontime, probably around 10 a.m. right around there. But now he's back in school for grade 8, and they have PE at period 6, which is about 2 in the afternoon. And it's really hot. They're really hot for those guys. Let me see here. I think this is good. So I'm just going to pick some areas now and just keep extending these down and then just fill in the gaps in between. So I'm just going to keep doing that. I think that'll be fine. Like, for example, we could take the side of this and we can change direction on that. Right? So we can do something like this. The kelp is driving me nuts. All right, so we can aim that one that away. And then, like, maybe go off of this block here. Yeah. We'll maybe start that one that way. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, it's going to look sharp. So we'll go around. We'll just fill in a lot of these. Schutt Mountain. The actual was 82, but the feel was like 99 because of the humidity, of which we don't have a lot out here. People say, yeah, you know, it's a dry heat. Yeah, but it's like 112 dry heat. And they try to save their disclaimer. Well, you could have that 112 with the humidity. And I say, yeah, welcome to Taiwan in the summer. Although this past summer wasn't as bad in Taiwan. It topped out at 100 Fahrenheit occasionally, a couple of times, but it was mostly in the 90s. But again, you know, it's like 80, 90% humidity. It's nuts. All right, let's extend this one off of this way. See, that's what I hate. I hate when I go to place a block and the selection defaults to the kelp next to it, and Hawk. You know, I am avoiding the inevitable, which is to remove all of this kelp, right? I mean, I think that's what's going to happen. I'm not going to have to remove all of it, but if I place a few more of these guides around here, I'll get an idea of an approximate radius, and then I can just clear this out because, good Lord, that's annoying. All right, I'm going to bring this. All right, we need to place a few more right in here just to get an idea of the with the dolphins, Grace. I know you're trying to help, but you know, I mean, let me see. We can follow this. This will never show, so I don't mind putting this in. We can just follow this here. We'll use this as a marker to change direction. Like that. So all of these will be facing this way. All of those will be facing that way. Like that. All right, we're getting an idea here. Thinking maybe something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Then once I get enough of these in place, you just fill them in randomly after that. You know, it doesn't have to be any weird Thunderhand kind of sequence or something. You just fill them in randomly. You get enough of these in place. Let's bring another one in from probably here. Maybe here, right? We'll sync that. 3, maybe. I'll go a little steeper at first. 2. I'll check the chat in just a moment. Let me lay this one out. All right, I think that'll give us enough, at least around... at least around this side here. Where we can get an idea of how much kelp to remove. I don't want to remove all of it because, you know, I wanted to leave some behind. That'll be okay on that side. All right, so let's go whack some of this stuff because it's driving me nuts. Ha! I shall spare no kelp. Well, except that kelp. Really? With the zombie drowned? You're in the wrong stream, buddy. You need to drop by next week's stream. Let's get rid of these 3 right here. Okay, that should make the building go a little easier right there. Again, I wish I could just turn a mob loose on this. Yeah, so right in through about here, right? By the way, I've begun composing the theme music for the Baby Zombie Rush game. I think I got a good enough riff for it, so I'm starting to develop it. So not only have we broken ground on that, on actually building it in its own world now, Baby Zombie Rush Beta, that began last Wednesday's stream. The VOD is still up on the, I believe it's still up on Twitch, yeah, 14 days. And it's also archived on the YouTube channel forever. So you can definitely go check that out. That was a very popular VOD archive. That one got a lot of views. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh, the mighty Waylander Tone, fellow buffoon VIP. Welcome on in. Tone, it's been a while. How have you been, man? Says, let me see, you last streamed Sniper Elite 5? When was that? If you don't mind me asking. Right, we could take that out and let me see. Maybe something like that. Because we got to clear this stuff because otherwise we're not going to be able to build. All right, let me see. Those will extend out. Yeah, we should take these out right about here. And then I think we'll be okay. It's just annoying having all the entities floating there. Of course, if I leave the chunk and then come back, they might despawn, but... I'm going to leave those in there. These I shall remove. Like so. And yeah, I know this is seagrass, it's not kelp, but still, it gets in the way. Right. Do that. Hopefully I'll be able to raid out today after the stream. Wednesdays are actually kind of tight. Once the stream ends, I usually have to hit the road immediately to go bring Kachi home. But depends. If I end right at 2 today, maybe I'll have time to raid out at least without having to do quite the raid and run thing. We'll see. But we're at about half time, which means I need to switch to standing mode. That was last Sunday. Oh, that's why, because I was streaming Kachi time. Yeah. I was out this Sunday, or better way of saying 2 Sundays ago. Oh, okay. Understood. Okay, cool. All right. Not only that, but now we can actually see a little bit better here. The way the slopage has been laid out. I'm wondering, though, if we should do something like that here, because this is maybe a little too narrow if I have them all facing this way. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just place blocks. Wow, the hands are really going bananas now because I switched to standing mode. Hands, calm down. It's not the end of the world now. Who is this hands guy? Let's see. 3, like 2, 1. Sun. And then, yeah, okay. So like that. So if I pull away again. Okay, yeah. I think that's going to be fine. I guess we should pull up and do some sleeping. Perhaps just leave that out, right? All right. Look at that mess. Kelp! You know, I wonder if I should go get some Malays and train them to go fetch all the kelp for me and clean up my mess. Little slave labor. Oh, they have the creepiest sound, though, they make. Ooh, that's weird sounding. Yeah, okay. This is fine. This is fine. There we go. Let's restart the playlist for the second half of the stream. All right, let's do that. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine there. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Alrighty, let's head around to this side now. I think we place 2 more right in between these. That should be fine. Okay, that's good. I'm thinking 1, maybe right around here. Yeah, like that. All right, that's cool. Nyo Schwa, moving on. Let's put 2 right in here. Like that. Okay. Let's see. All right, I like it. I like it. Right. And that's fine, you know. I don't mind what's going on there. You know, we'll do some terraforming around the outside a little bit just to fill in, but we should be fine with that. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now we can bring out this side here. I think I could fit in about 3 of these over here. So we'll put one pretty much in the center. Let me see, that's got a slope there. That's got a slope here. Okay, let's go a little steep with this one. All right, that's cool. And maybe something like this. All right, looking good. Okay, let's get around this side. You just stay over there. Okay, Dolphin, with the Dolphin's grace, I mean, I know you're trying to help, but that's a little too much. So where shall I turn the corner here? And I'm thinking maybe right off of that. Okay. Then we're going to have to do a little kelp removal. Kelp! But we'll have to lay down some more guides here, and then we can remove the kelp around this side. So we can work in peace. So let me see. If those fade back that away, and this fades back this away, then I think, wow, that's quite a bit of kelp to remove, actually. But it's worth it. Okay, we can get this stuff. It clearly needs to be removed. A little bit like that. Maybe some of this stuff. It's better just to haul all this stuff out now. I hate while I'm trying to build having to remove this. And let me see. Let's pull back and have ourselves a butcher. Yeah, I think right about here. Then that should do it. That should do it for that. Bye-bye. All right, this is good. And let me think here. I think I'm going to make the turning point right about here. Yeah, that'll do. And I'm out of stone. Plus, I can do a little bit of a flyby, and maybe I can give you guys a better view of the island. Well, not at night. There we go. Our little apiary isle. Jepotastic! Hey, long time no see, my friend. You guys can see the auto shout out for Jeppo, who was just streaming not too long ago. Playing Rocket League. Don't even think about it, you a wrinkly, prune-skinned, moldy so-and-so. There you go. All right. Wow, you guys are everywhere. At least they're not packing the tridents. Right, be gone with you. Hello, worksite security. There are aquatic interlopers about. Yeah, where the heck you been? How is the Welsh evening treating you over there? Will you be staying in, or will you be going out tonight? You know, I should set up an incinerator. We did need more stone, right? Yeah. But let me see. I should have my mobile incinerator. Yes, I do. All right. Right here. You've often heard me say, best inventory management tool ever. I'm eating crisps in my PJs, okay? Because of reasons. Hey, that requires no explanation. Also, it's not a bad room. And there's a lot of stairs to get here. Oh, I understand. More stone. And let me see. We're in the back part of the island. Let's get up front here. And do a little bit of that. There we go. All right, we can put in about 3 splines right about here. I think that'll serve. That'll serve enough to give us the shape that we're looking for. So continuing with the Fibonacci stuff, let me see, 1, 1, 2, 3, and then mirroring that. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. That gives us the kind of slope that we're looking for there. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. How goes the Minecraft? The Minecraft could not be going better, actually. Back here on the survival world and generations that I love so much. That feels like home. Next week, we will be continuing building out Baby Zombie Rush, the beta version, in its Mushroom Island world. And let me see. I think I have all of the basic maze has already been laid out. And I posted a picture in the Discord. So now I think I'm going to use World Edit and go back and do some texturing and then start installing the features. Let's go with a 3 here. And then a 2, 1, 1. Thusly, let's pull back and let's have a gander. Okay, that'll give a good shape for that. Oh, did I not finish this? Fuck. Okay, I'm digging that. Nice. I've got some things out, but I'll always leave you on lurk. Have a great rest of the stream. A lurk. Appreciate the lurk, Jeppo. You guys can see the auto shout out there for Jeppo. Always a fun stream. Always, always. And we're actually closing in on finishing up our stream as well. We still have about a good 33 minutes. But I think in that time we'll be able to complete the framework and bring it around that side of the island. We'll have most of the splines in place. And then off camera I can work on just filling that in after. 3, 2... Right, a little something like that. Okay, that looks cool. All right, let's take a spin around this side now. And this is really like the last quarter of the island's perimeter. But it's a big one. All right, I'm going to lay down a spline here, and then I have to think of how those two are going to merge together. All right, so let's do that. And you know what? Since we have a little more room here, well, I don't know if I want to go too. I was going to make the slope a little more gradual around this side. But we do have the neighboring islands, and they're really close. And I do intend to do similar things with these islands. We'll put farms on those structures, farms on those, right? And so I don't necessarily need the terraforming to be merging into each other like that, because they're very close. It's not really a big deal if they do a little, but excuse me. So let's keep it kind of a bit on the steep side. No, I had it right. That's the look I'm going for, right there. Okay. Thankfully, I don't have to remove a lot of kelp on this side. Ah, it's nighttime again. I'm thinking. That just might do it. Right. Okay, let's do the sleeping thing. Yeah, you never mind. I love this texture pack, by the way. The dramatic skies. Beautiful. Our Guardian farm. That was so much fun to build. Well, it was finishing up, it was fun to build. Starting it was wow. Good morning, bumblebees. All right, how shall we locate these splines? I have to remove those. And I'm thinking I could fit... Thinking I should put in about 4 splines in there. That should serve as a good enough guide with which we can fill in around them. So I'm thinking about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. I was thinking maybe these ones should go sideways a little and merge into a V like that, but I don't know. I think I'm going to keep all 4 facing this direction. Yeah, you can go away. So let's do this. Maybe right about here. Yeah, like that. Okay, yep, there we go. Let's not do that. I'm thinking maybe we could put in 2 right about here. So I'm going to make these steepens. Yeah, there we go. Let's slap another one right in there. I'm thinking something along those lines. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to stick another one right about here. Cool. Okay. Great. That should do it. Is it perfect? No. Is it satisfying? Absolutely. Okay, got it. Let's move around to the other side. And let me see. We have 22 minutes. Should be enough time, right? That is a pretty big space in which to fill. All right, so I'm thinking of dropping one down there, and then somewhere around here, we'll switch out the 45 and have them change direction. All right, but this is a no-brainer right here, which is fortunate for me. Let's do that. All right, let me see. I can easily fit 3 splines in here. So we'll do that. Yeah, so let's go put this one right here. All right, looking good. Yeah, there we go. Now we'll fit 2 in between those. I'm thinking maybe something like that. Great. Let me see. That goes like that. That goes like that. How about off of here like this? Okay, that's good. Let's come around to this angle. I tell you, Charlie, I've got an angle. Let's do that. Okay, and then it's just a matter of filling in this side. And so once we define where that corner is, then we can split those off that way, these off this way, and then we're done. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And let me think. You know what? My eyeball is just homing right in on this, so I think this is what I'll use. Excuse me. Yeah, you just stay right there. All right, so I'm thinking there, all of those splines will be facing east. All of those splines over there will be facing north. I think we're good. Let's do this. Again with a kelp. See what I mean? Kelp. Please, can a man just get some work done here? That's all. All right, we need to remove a boat. That patch of kelp. So let's just commit to the kelp removal. Resign ourselves to the fact that kelp must be removed. That we will be kelpless in our work area. Let me see. Good. Okay, yep. This stuff on the inside must go. Right, right. That looks pretty good. I think that'll do. And I can put in 2 splines here. What do I have? 147. Oh, I better get a move on here. Look. Maybe 1 here. And maybe another somewhat there-ish. Sure, why not? Right. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying right there. Let's see. Okay. Okay, sure. How about that? And then that. Okay, that's good. And then really we just have to fill in this area here. I think we can manage. Call me butter because I'm on a roll. Right, something like that. Cyclopsalops! Welcome into the very end of the stream, my friend. Got to go sleep, sadly. Have a good one. Thank you so much for dropping by. You guys can see the auto shout-out for Cyclopsalops. He and Pleasant Player are right now posting probably the final videos for the HSL series, the Hide and Seek League, of which the map introductions are voiced over by yours truly. But you guys should check those out on the YouTube channel. They are hilarious. So honored to have been invited to do the voiceovers for that. So much fun. Okay, Dolphin, please. Please. All right, how am I doing? 51. I think I can drop in 2 splines here. I'm thinking... Ark! Dolphins! Please. Please. Your good intentions are paving... Squiddy! Begone, Squiddy, begone. All right. Good heavens. All right, 1 there, and I'm thinking maybe 1 here, right? Okay, all right. Yeah, I can handle that. I think. God, if the mobs will let me just get something done here. Okay, this should be the last one. This should do it. 1, 2. I think that's it. All right. So that is the basic framework. Of course, where's the dolphin when you need him now? There he is. Okay. I'll put a little bit of that grace. And yeah, now that I need it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so the basic shape will go a little something like that. Again, I like the slope of this. I'm glad I found the sequence for that. And viewers, thank you for helping me not obsess over that. But I think that's a good slope system there. And that'll give us the kind of shape I'm looking for. You know, steep, but not too steep, and random enough in its sequence. So, and again, I'll go back now and fill in the spaces in between the splines. I don't think I'm going to be removing all the water on the inside of it. I'll leave it be. And I'm especially leaving you there on the insides as well there. Wrinkly prune dude. And, yeah, that should do it. But, you know, we are going to need ourselves a thumbnail. So maybe our friend here can help us. maybe something. Oh no, he needs to be on the other side. Yeah, that's a good one. Wow, he's going right at it. You know, sometimes these guys are a little faster than you think they are, right? Where did you disappear to? Where are you off to? Maybe I can catch him in the background. A little something like that. Okay. All right. That would make a fairly decent thumbnail, I'm thinking. Let's bring him more into some secrets of composition here, thumbnail composition. Like there. That way he's on the lines of interest. All right, enough of that. Okay, and thanks for the several reminders from Lone Star regarding the Buffooncraft Season 5 map. One must be cautious and thoughtful about where one logs out. We should be safe here. Okay. Switch on over to the camp scene. Let's get that out of our face. Lass of Loch Royal for our closing music. Ah, so wistful, sentimental. Okay, let me see. How am I doing for time here? Hey there, welcome into the very end of the stream as I'm signing out. Let's see if there's anybody to whom we can raid out. Likely have to do a raid and run, but we can at least drop in and say hi to our friends here. Well, Genie's streaming right now. And Boakars is still streaming. Oh, that's good. I dropped in on his stream a little bit earlier. I just joined. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Sadly, this is the end of the stream, but I will announce when our next stream is going to be in just a moment. I'm going to drop in and I'm going to say hi to Boakars. I was in his stream a little bit earlier, and he does a lot of creative mode and a lot of world edit and Lightmatica style of Minecrafting. Super cool dude. If you guys are interested in that, you can learn a lot from this guy. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's set that up. There is the raid message in the chat. You can copy and paste that into the chat if you would like to join us. There we go. If you would like to join us along on the raid, and I always encourage the viewers to join us with in the raids, even if you can't stay for the entire raid, at least drop in, say hi, and if you feel so inclined, maybe a follow, some bits, you know, a sub, that would be really cool. Let's set up the raid itself. And let's see if I get the case right on this. Because I do not get to raid Boakars that often. Seldom do our streams line up. But I have it right. Okay, so the raid is counting down. And with that, I'd like to remind you guys that we do this Generation stream every Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream will be Friday. That'll be from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that'll be Buffoon-Craft Season 5. And I don't know, I'm a little concerned about logging on now after what's happened to Lone Star. Maybe I should try that out before the stream. I think everything will be okay, right? And then the stream after that will be Sunday. That'll be from roughly 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That will be Kachi time. Family-friendly viewers, Beauregard's stream is rated for mature audiences. There's a little bit of language in there, but he's a super cool dude. We have some shared community, so chances are you're going to know somebody in there. Let's see. Let's start the raid now. Enjoy the rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you happen to be. And join us again next time. Raiding out to Beauregard's. No.